Welcome to the Jim Bobertson channel. We are starting things off with a quick world tour to show you what kind of worlds we'll be building some pretty cool stuff in. So I'm in my little concrete box here, so I can just bust my way out of this. This is our first world that we're going to be adding on to. I eventually plan to make this a whole entire town, mainly focused around the railroad. So we're going to start with the railroad. We have a steam locomotive here of my own design. This is based off of a Great Northern locomotive. If I remember, I'll put a picture up on the screen. But the track goes all the way over here to a bridge. And this track is eventually going to come off, go that way, and loop around to a freight station, probably over there. So here is a railroad car full of coal, and here I did some little lettering. Not the best, but I'll work on that eventually. And here's my train station along with my water tower. So, if we go inside of the water tower, as you can see, we have actual water. Now, if you can't hear game sounds, I'm sorry about that, but I haven't yet figured out a way to record game sounds. But if you do hear them, good. So here's our little water tower. Here's our train station, and here's our coaling station, where the trains can pop up. Here, some dude will take a shovel, and he will shovel coal. And inside here is the train station, not entirely done. I'm going to put a ticket thing somewhere around there. Probably in the, oh, whoops. What's this doing here? I'm not quite sure what that was doing down there. And here's the second train. This one is just coming into the station here. As you can see, it has a whole train of passenger cars. These I built myself, and this is designed by a guy called Crafty Fox. I'll put a link to this train down in the description below, so you can go check it out. I did the working bell, because, you know, realism and such. But here is the train, and inside each of these passenger cars is a pretty basic interior. Here's a sit-in car. I think this one is my coach class. This is our beverages car. Here is our sleeper car, and this one I'll show you later, or maybe I won't, because I don't want to get demonetized. Over here we have one of our first houses. This is the first house I built in this world, so it's like a little cabin thing with a fence thing that shouldn't be there. And we have our chimney here up at the top. We have our little fence, and my sister did these. She's, I think, quite good at landscaping, so I had her do this, which I think looks very nice. And there's barrier blocks to keep that from growing up. Otherwise, that'll grow way up and it'll be really annoying. Over here, we just have a little side entrance with some little pretty rose bushes, a berry bush. And as you can see, things are growing quite fastly because I have my random tick speed set quite high because I'm lazy and impatient. Back here, we have a little bee area. I don't know when she added this on, but this is a very nice touch. That looks very nice. I like that. Here's my little garden bee area. My back of the house, which has no detail. Maybe that's not a good thing. Ooh, maybe I could put one of these. Oh gosh. Maybe I could put that like here or something. Yeah. So as you can see, I'm always looking for little things that I can do to improve. That's what a good builder does. And this is probably one of the only bits of redstone I know how to do. So I put the torch down, and that opens up. So I think that's quite cool. And later on the channel, I will be doing a redstone tutorial on that. I will try to do a redstone tutorial on all of the redstone builds that I feature. But here's my pretty basic interior. And this is the only thing that doesn't fit with the house, but I liked it, so I built it. As you can see, I can sit in my chair by the fireplace. There's my netherite suit. Uh-oh. You didn't see anything. Anyway, here's a creepy basement. And this goes down to a creepy basement with a nether portal. There were some guys hanging down here, and there was a guy in there, but they despawned because, you know, complicated things. We have some warped roots, and if we go in here, I built myself a pretty basic staircase held up by netherite, but this goes down to my strider, and this little buddy can sit here and take me around the lava so I don't die. Pretty useful. If you haven't checked out the new Nether update, you should. Watch some videos, play some Minecraft, do anything. It's pretty cool. So if we continue back up into the top of the house, upstairs, oh, and this also does my gate there. I was going to put anvils on top, but then apparently anvils have become movable objects. Here is a maid's closet with a bunch of little creepy bits and pieces. So, you know, that stuff. Here is where I can play note block songs, but since I am not recording game sounds, I don't think I'm not going to try, but I know how to play 2 songs so far. Here I have another little mini couch, which is nice, very nice to have. And here's my bed. I have a nice looking rug here because I think this makes a nice rug looking thing. In the back here we have a, ooh, there's a window up there. Huh. In the back here we have like some warped such and bits, which makes an incredible sound. Here we have like curtains, and there's my bed. So, yeah, I can sleep in here if I want, but, you know, not night and such. And there I have a dog, and that dog is just vibing there. He's having a good old time. I can go out this side door here. Up above, I built a plane, because planes are cool, and I like planes. I want to fly a plane one day. But in this plane, I think we should have pilots, unless, no, they did despawn. But look, you can even sit in it and go, so yeah, you can fire some guns and such. And then back here sits our pilot-y guy. Different all sorts of little bits and bobs that he can do. Now, in case some of you are wondering what I used for the sides of this train, it's supposed to look like planks, yellow wood planks. There's villagers in there. It's supposed to look like yellow wood planks, but it's really a giant custom map. And if you think, oh my god, that took forever, he put every single block in hand by hand, no, I used World Edit because I'm cheap and I'm not patient enough. And this is a map that I used for the side of the headlights on the locomotives. As you can see, we've got a little wolf down there, just having a grand old time. So if we come back over here, I'll show you where that black one went. It's on the headlights. So yeah, right here is where the black one went. As you can see, there it is. So yeah, custom maps are pretty useful. Here we have a little windmill that I built to pump water to the water tower, and I did a command to get these up here. I will maybe put it down in the description. I don't know. Let's see if I remember. And over here we have 2 houses, which I tried way too many times to time-lapse them. This was super frustrating. I tried to time-lapse all of this. It was frustrating. I tried to time-lapse the inside. It was frustrating because software is weird and dumb. And this one I also tried to time-lapse, and it was frustrating because it didn't work. This one is a lot more basic, as you can clearly see. But oh gosh. Let's get a... There we go. This is one of my favorite things in-game. But in here, this wallpaper is kind of meant to represent a plankish feel, like an old log cabin style. This is meant to be an old log cabin. It's very basic. I found a design on the internet. I found a picture of a real house on the internet, and I decided to build it. It looks okay. I mean, it's not my best work. I mean, this one's better. But, you know, still a building. So now we're going to pop over to the other world that we'll be building some fun stuff in. So let's go back into the concrete box. Now, if we emerge from the concrete box, as you can see, we're in a different world. Right by the ocean, new biome, or same biome, different world. And right here, I've set up this little rudimentary end portal. If we pop on through, you pop onto the spacecraft landing pad. And game sounds might be really crappy because I'm not sure if the recording software is picking them up or if it's the microphone. So please forgive me on that. But I will eventually build a spacecraft here, probably soon, so stay tuned for that. Don't go away. Then if we head on up these stairs, we come over here to my secret ender chest. You take the secret passcode, or if you want to, you could name a piece of paper to the passcode. But if we pop our passcode in here, punch the button, our door opens, and then it shuts. Then to open it again, you need the passcode. Then if we punch this button, the door opens, we could walk through and it would shut. Now I will also do a redstone tutorial on these builds because, as I said, I will try to do a redstone tutorial on all the builds I feature. Now if we punch this button, this retracts out of the way. We can go here, get launched up, step on those, and that shuts up. This is actually designed by Mumbo Jumbo using a triple piston extender. Designed by a guy called Quantum Apple. You should check him out. And then he made these little pistons to stick it up here. Really cool guys. Cool videos. You should check them out. I might link them in the description. But then if we punch this, that opens up. We go in here and we can punch it again and it shuts itself. And again, this was also a design made by Mumbo. And this is actually a edit of a design by a guy called Ratpat. I'll also link his video in the description, but Mumbo made it so you can put the slime blocks and honey blocks here. And I will do a redstone tutorial on both of these builds too. So then if we pop on into here, as you can see, we have our main space station with our little beautiful potted plants there, looking nice. We have a map of our moon, and we have our main portal here. And it's all like cautioned off to keep people from going in here. So then if we head on upstairs, see the bubble vaders. As you can see, we have a nice upstairs. This took me kind of a long time to do the trapdoors, but I think it looks nice. I'm gonna do something up here eventually. I don't know what. We'll find out. Stick around. So then if we head on out of the station, like that. As you can see, we got the start of a big old building that was supposed to be a greenhouse, but this is just a design off of a different world by not me. So I decided, no, I want to build my own something. So I'm going to tear this all down. Plus, I don't really think it matches the vibe of the space station. I'm going to tear it all down and I'm going to rebuild it. And it's going to look nice. I might have to extend this. And now here's the edge of my moon. And before you all go saying, oh my gosh, how long did it take you to build all that? It took me about 30 minutes using World Edit. I used like a brush and I just like brushed it all on there. 30 minutes, not long. But here's the underside of the moon. I think it looks very nice. So, what I plan to do eventually with this world is make a whole city hanging off of the moon, which I think will be really cool. And I'll let you guys follow me along in that process and give me some little suggestions and stuff. This is going to be our sewage tank, so I'm going to put another one of those fancy doors in here, and it's going to look very nice. And then here is the this portal. I don't know what's going to go in this world, but there's going to be something. I assume, man, I don't really know, but my plan was to have the, is that still broken? Oh, it is. My plan was to have a big long chain made out of blocks of netherite connect this island to the other islands. And I'll show you how I would do that. It would go something like this. And in here would be each block of the chain, and then it would just continue on like this with a block in between each link. Kind of like that, and it would make this one giant chain, and it would be holding the two islands together. I think that'd be really cool. So, this is the space station world, and then once I finish the moon, I will probably go back to the overworld and make it like a proper space launching area, but that's for another time, like way later. Not now. So I'm going to pop back into the station. I'm going to go back through the portal because I have one more little mini world to show you. Oh my god, the rain! I hate... What? What? Oh, I can't... Nope. I'm done. This is... Yep. We're going back into the concrete box, because this is dumb. So, popping back out of our concrete box one last time. We're in, again, a different world. Ignore that. we're in again a different world, and this is a world that is many, many years old. My sister and I started building this together a while ago. This is actually my factory light flasher, which I think is really cool. So my sister and I started building this world years and years ago, and it started out as just this wall here and these couple of houses. These were like guard towers, and these were modeled off like villager houses, except made out of spruce. So you know the guards would like hang out up here and do what in the world? Guard things and guard the town. And here's a piston door. It still works to this day. This is an old door. I'm impressed that still works. There's a prison. So this was this is old world. So this is a town. We built a lot of just random stuff in here. Oh my goodness me, what happened here? Like we got a chicken coop. We got the entrance to our fuelium plant, which is again from mod. Or no, I haven't even said. But this world had a lot of mods in it. This whole area used to be filled up with fuel production. Oh jeez. Used to be filled up with fuel production stuff. So yeah, it was a cool world. I'll eventually bring the mods back. Maybe when it gets a little less buggy, so I can be sure that it won't damage the world. But I'll bring the mods back. I had a bunch of mods. This was the start of some sort of shop. I don't know what. Here's a house that I built that I quite liked. I don't know what happened there. Let's not stick around to ask. Here was our park. Oh gosh, I remember someone blew this up. But here was our park that we had, and it was like automatically opening gates, like they would shut at night. I thought it was really cool. Here was our hospital. That honestly sucked. Like, it was not good. But you know, step on that, the door opens, go through, door shuts, door opens and shuts. I mean, we were noobs back then. Here was an entrance to the town. This was built later. So, as you can see, oh goodness me. As you can see, we can step on here, turnstile goes down, we walk through, it pops back up. I thought that was pretty cool. And then if you want to, you can shut them all so no one can get out of the town. And you see I'm stuck here now. So I can just bust my way out. But there was another door from a mod here. It went here. Cool world. Over here we have her library, her pet food shop, her pet shop, my gas station, my car wash, my car dealership, my little golf cart transportation storage area, all empty again. My construction vehicle storage, and a public bathroom. I built this, and I really like it. Now, let's get. Oh my goodness me! What is this? I thought this was clean when I left it. What in the? Oh my goodness me! Good God! Oh, gross. Okay, I need like.
Narrator. Search items. Edit box. Boots. Search items. Edit box. Game menu.
No, stop, please, no.
Video settings.
Stop.
Accessibility settings.
No,
Narrator.
shut up.
Narrator off.
You be quiet. You get out of here. This new game mechanics keyboard 1.16. I haven't played here in a while. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, that is just gross. Who is in here? Oh, no one needs to see that. No one needs to see that. This is disgusting. I thought these were clean. Ew, no one needs to see that. That is not appropriate. I thought these were clean when I last left him. Jeez. This isn't even complete. I didn't finish the backs. Look at this. Man, yeah. So yeah, this was our world, and I will probably be building in here a bit too. And You may notice a bunch of random buttons dotted around. These used to be command block doors, but then they broke when I updated my game. All the command blocks had all their commands erased from them. I'll eventually do a tutorial where I rebuild probably this one, because they're super simple to build and they're a lot of fun to make. They're really fun to have. Over here I had a runway. Oh jeez, I had a runway, and I had actual planes in here. I had 2 planes, a helicopter, a sofacopter, and a bathtub, and those were all from the same mod. Here I had a farm. It wasn't really much. It was just kind of, And here was where I lived. This was my garage for like my go-kart, my racing go-kart. As you can see here, I tried to dig up more command blocks. This was my dining room. All of this stuff in here was from mods. This was where I kept my cars. As you can see, I have whole windows missing. That is because they were all from the same mod. So I will load up this world when I have all the mods, and I'll load it up in the backup that I have, and you can see what it was like when I had all these mods. All these missing windows, they were all from mods. They're all modded windows. I suppose I should make all these ones here universal, because these were all different. But still, it was a great world. These I'm going to leave like that. And let's just fix that up quick. So yeah, I will be building in here some more, hopefully in the future. And maybe once I figure out how to time-lapse stuff, because I'm a stupid noob, I'll eventually show you the process. Oh! It's Dave! It's Dave! Dave! Look at this. I found Dave. I don't know where Dave goes, but he's going in here now. And again, this button opened 2x2 glass pane area to get like cars out. I had lawnmowers right in here. David. I have pupper dogs. George! Look at that. It's George. I'm probably going to cut this part out anyway. So yeah, this is our world, and now I gotta do my little outro thing. There we go. So now I just gotta craft it up. Is someone outside? Nah. Where's someone outside? No, there's no one there. So now I gotta get my... There we go. We got that. And now I get to go fly around and do an outro. So, thank you all for watching the first video on my channel. I will try to upload quality content somewhat consistently. We'll see. I don't know. I've never done this before. So be sure you stick around for a lot of exciting other builds and redstone projects and improvements. And until next time, I will see you later. Oh, come on. That was supposed to teleport me to the nether. I would have cut it out right there and it would be, we're ending it here.